Are you engaging in self-sabotage?
How do you know? Right? Are there things that you know you need to do, but you are purposely not doing them?
So, I mean, let me be honest. I know that I'm engaging in self-sabotage.
Really?
I know I am.
How?
Because when it comes to personally the gym,
Okay.
I know that I can do better. I know for a fact that I can do better. But it's so hard. Like, it is so hard, Cam. Like, I really do be trying. Like, I even brought some weights in my house to, like, literally remind myself every day.
You got some good weights too.
You need to work out. 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 And I sit there, I dust them off.
Oh no!
But it's so bad. Like, it's so hard.
Okay, but how do you self-sabotage? Can you break that down for me?
So, like, I just don't do it.
So you go as far as planning it, like you plan it out. Like, okay, on Tuesday, I'm going to work out.
So this is how the process goes. So I wake up in the morning, right? Mm-hmm. And I say, okay, I feel good today. My body feels good. My mental feels good. I'm going to, sometime today before I shower, I'm going to pick up those weights and do something, you know? Somehow, some way, of course, I will forget, and I'll jump in the shower, and while I'm in the shower, I'm like, oh, I need to pick up those weights. Oh, well, I'll do it later. And then later comes, I'm doing something else. Then I say, okay, well, I'm going to do it first thing in the morning when I wake up. I'm going to take my dogs out, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to pick up those weights. Something else happens. And I never get to them. So that's how I know I'm self-sabotaging.
Right, so you're prioritizing everything else except for that one thing.
Just the gym. And I don't know why. And it's like I want to be healthier. I want to have a cleaner lifestyle. Like, I still want to be a little unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? But
live your life.
I want to live my life. You know. But at the end of the day, it's like I want to be a little bit more healthier with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what's good, but it's just something about that other side that just keeps pulling me in. That's just like, no, you don't need to do that. Like, but I do. I really, really do.
But what about the concept of doing something for today that your future self is going to thank you for?
Trust me, I think about that all the time.
Okay.
I sit there and I think about it. Even just the fact of, like, you know, I'm one of those people that, like, you know, scroll on Instagram and I'm like, oh, look at this person working out. And they have all the steps on what you should do to work out, you know? So, like, oh, you should, you know, do 4 reps of these and 25 sets, you know, all of this good stuff. And I even go to the process of saving it on my phone. And I save it for a time so I can actually use it. You know what I'm saying? But I never take the time out to really do it. I literally just save it and forget it. Like, really, I save it to forget it. And then eventually what happens is I see them again on my phone as I'm scrolling through the gram. And I'll say, oh, that's a new one. Let me save that. And guess what? I never get to it. So I need to figure out a way to incorporate a healthy lifestyle. Personally, this is just me personally. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm being honest with you. Like, that's just me. I know I'm engaging in self-sabotage, you know? So.
Well, I struggle with that too. I struggled with that for years, honestly. And so what helped me in that regard was really trying to make it fun. I have to go out my way to make it fun, though. And sometimes that includes, like, you know, getting my friends to help me hold myself accountable. So I will feel more apt to do it if I said, okay, me and my friend are going to meet at this place at this time, because I want to see them, I want to talk to them, you know, I want to be able to laugh together, you know, while I'm, like, messing up my reps or my sets. At least it'd be more fun.
But see, Kim, when me and you used to go work out, that's what I used to look forward to. Us seeing each other,
being silly,
laughing. But I don't know. It's just, I think it was like, for what, like, Kim, you do be going a little too early. You know what I'm saying?
7:30 it's
She
not
be
early.
going early, like 7:30.
I used to go at 5 a.m. Okay, so
Yeah.
7:30 is 10 compared to 5 a.m. Well, okay, we'll talk about it. We'll
Yes,
adjust.
yes.
We'll adjust.
But like, so in that situation, it's just like I know that going to the gym and making it fun
Mhm.
makes it like a little bit more easier.
Mhm.
But I think for me, it's just that process of like, for one, getting up
Mhm.
and pushing through. And lately here, it's just starting to warm up a little bit. So it's not as cold, but before it was like
Really
it was
cold in
very
the morning.
cold. It was too cold to
the
be
wind
outside.
slapping you in the face.
Yeah, it was like I ain't trying to go out there.
Yeah, snapping my eyelashes off and stuff. Yeah.
So it was like I ain't trying to be out there. My knees is hurting. Like it's too cold. You
Okay.
know?
Well, sounds
So-
like we're coming around to stopping the self-sabotage in that area.
Yeah. The weather has started to warm up, so at least that part is done. So it's like, okay, well, now I'm starting not to have any excuses on the reason why I'm not able to make it to the gym.
Okay, I love it. Okay.
So I mean, I want to get back on this kick, at least whether it's 2 times a week. Start somewhere small, even if it's just 1 time a week, pushing myself, holding myself accountable.
Love it.
And if I gotta call you, say, hey Cam, I need you to push me and come grab me out my
Pull
house.
up, you need to pull up. I'll pull up.
Yeah, I need you to pull up and grab me and drag
Ring the bell.
Yeah, drag me down the steps and out the bed to push me in the car to get me to the gym. I may need you to do that just to hold myself a little bit more accountable. Honestly.
Okay. All right. Got you. I got you, bro.
1 or 2 times a week.
No problem.
Let's start
bro.
somewhere.
All right. So we got that. So, okay. So that's your example,
Yes.
right? So the example that I was thinking about, since you took that one, such a good example, for me, it's like paperwork, right?
Ooh.
I will procrastinate when I don't want to do it. I know I need to get it done. I will wait to the very last minute. And then I'm like, at that point, I'm anxious. So I'm like rushing and then I'm misspelling things and I'm saving and not saving. And I'm losing files and all this because I don't really want to do it. But I know it needs to be done.
You gotta get done.
Yeah. And so I have to practice self-discipline and wake up a little bit earlier and actually put time on my calendar. That's
what I was going to tell you.
Yeah. And like sit there, no matter how boring it might be, and get it done.
I mean, even like, in your breaking at work, like you're not even getting up earlier. Just when you have a break at work, carve 30 minutes out and say,
I know.
These 30 minutes I'm dedicating to, whether it's doing notes, whether it's like whatever it is that you have to do when it comes to your paperwork, just carving out those 30 minutes every day. And if you don't have no notes to do that day, or you don't have no paperwork to do that day, great. But at the end of the day, you still carve that time out just in case.
You're right. So make little plan B's and plan C's within my schedule to get paperwork done.
So plan A could be waking up early. Plan B, if you didn't wake up early, plan B could be, okay, instead of you taking that hour lunch, you can only take a 30-minute lunch because you wanted to sleep in. And then instead of you getting up at 5 o'clock, now you got to get up at 5:30 because you didn't want to plan on your lunch break and you wanted to sleep in. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, incorporating
my schedule,
in your schedule
and actually stick to it, because sometimes I'm getting a little spoiled and I will take a nap instead of doing paperwork, and I got to get out of that. Like, I can take a nap later, paperwork first, nap later.
I mean, if you think about it, the best way, because I'm horrible at that too. Like, I'm horrible at the phone calls and the paperwork. So I get it. Trust me. Like, I hate making a phone call to people, but it has to get done. And if you think about it, the sooner it get done, the less that you have to do in the long run.
Yes.
That's the way. That's what I started to think about. Every time I have to make a phone call to someone, I start thinking about like, well, if I do that today, then tomorrow I don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The next day I could just rest. The next day I ain't got to worry about it, or I only got to do this little piece, but I can rest for the rest of the day, or whatever the case may be. Like, so.
No, I love that. So basically, it's like you're thinking about how you're going to feel when it's done.
Yeah.
And that thought motivates you to get it done. Think about, man, once it's done, I'm going to be so relaxed. I'm going to feel so much better once it's done. So I got to do it so I can get to that feeling, that feeling of accomplishment.
It's in a sense, it's like psyching yourself out. Like,
yeah,
it's really what it is. It's like you gotta play with yourself mentally to where that you're able to get through the process. Like, of course, you don't want to do it. Nobody wants to do it, but I think that at the end of the day, I think that getting it done is what we have to do. It's just a part of adulting, unfortunately.
Adulting.
That's really what it is. Like, adulting sucks, but at the end of the day, it's like we all have to do it. We all have to take care of ourselves. We all have to take care of our business, whatever that may be, and
right,
get it done.
Yeah, like life is a gift, right?
Yes.
So we have to appreciate that gift by doing what we need to do for ourselves
and not self-sabotage.
Amen.
Like, that's really what it is. Like, even if you want to go out on Saturday, you can't go out on Saturday till you get all your paperwork done. You know, like,
oh my goodness,
yeah.
Okay,
like,
I will get it done because I like my weekends now. I like my weekends.
See, so if you
so
start
get it done,
if you start looking at it that way, like, okay, like, if I don't get this done, today's Monday. If I don't get this done by Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I'm in the house because I got to get this done. Or all Saturday, I'm not going to be able to go nowhere until 6, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. By then, you're not going to want to go nowhere. So at that point, get it done Monday, Tuesday. Now you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do what you want to do. Go to work and go outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like being a kid. Like, I want to go outside and play on the weekends. Like, that's really what it is. I want to go outside to play. Mm-hmm. I think if you look at it as the prize on the other end of it, opposed to looking at the work that has to get done, it'll be so much more easier. Because I think looking at the work is like that's what makes the procrastination come on. Like, I don't want to do this. It's too much. I don't want to do all of it right now. Let me do half of it. But it's like, if you think about it, you get through half, you're gonna be like, oh, I already did half of it. Let me just finish it. Like, all I gotta do is this.
Yeah. We gotta roll now.
Exactly.
That's true.
It's just psyche yourself out to believe it.
Yeah, cheers to that. All right.
Yes.
So if there are other ways that you engage in self-sabotaging, we would love to hear about it. You know, drop us a line, send us your scenario, and if you want advice on it, on like how to manage it, we're here for one-on-ones.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We're here to listen and give you advice.
Yes. So this was nice, you all. This is a short little intro or discussion on self-sabotage. Thank you so much for listening to us and supporting us so far. We are Self-Love is the Key Wellness, Inc.
Yes.
If you want to donate to our cause, our Cash App is $ Self-Love is the Key. And you have anything else? Any last words?
Don't self-sabotage.
Yeah, you're only blocking your own blessings when you do that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So this is not the year for that. This is the year of abundance.
Yes, growth.
Yes, pouring into yourself.
Yes.
This is the year of direct deposits.
Come on.
Don't play.
Come on. Like, for real. Like, so pour into you. Make sure that you're doing what is best for you. At the end of the day, you're not good for no one else until you pour into yourself. So pour into yourself. Stop self-sabotaging in any aspect of your life and get it done.
That's right.
Get it done.
It's been nice, you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.